Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to a 29-degree 30th of October. Man, tomorrow's the last day of October, and Halloween, by the way, too. I'm sure your little kids, you ought to see the costume things that Christy got Raylan and Eli. Raylan, she's something else. But anyway, it's made it up to 36 degrees, so we're above freezing, although everything still looks frosted. But anyway, we're gonna head to work and make a day out of it. Look at all the leaves on the ground. Holy moly, and they're constantly falling. Look at them trees are all but thinning out there. So are these. They're just trickling down everywhere. But anyway, let's head to the work shed out there in the Southland. Yo, come on along. 49 degrees and mostly cloudy out here, but comfortable. Yeah. Hard to believe you say 49 degrees. It's comfortable, but yeah, it ain't 29 like it was this morning. Yeah. That was cool. I didn't even notice they put the little Halloween stuff on the little deal over there. Mama, we made it Thursday. We did. Just got 2 more to go. The weekend is upon us. Yes. Mama, yes, have a wonderful Thursday. You too. All right. See you as the day goes on. All right. All right. Love you. See you. Bye. I love you. Bye-bye now. Bye. All right, let's take this 2016 Road Glide Special for a ride. I don't even know if I can even ride this thing with these bars on here. Yeah, she's gonna be, I forgot my gloves. I'll be right back. Dang it. Hold still there, gal. This is literally a joke. The bike's great. The bar's a joke. Oh, speaking of jokes, can I get out of here? So, as you guys know, I had to flush the brakes on this thing. I go up and I tell them, you know, it needs a brake flush. I mean, it's critically bad. Let me just give you an example here. I know they're in portrait mode, but I'll flash these up. This is the front master cylinder before I flushed it. Now that thing went to 4. If that gauge went to 10, it would probably be somewhere around 7 or something, maybe even 10. That thing just goes whoop, instantly hits, you know, the critical mark, which is 4%. It's critical. It says dangerous, must be replaced immediately. So it's no big deal. I'll go up and they're supposed to do an initial inspection. The sales guy's supposed to go out and kind of go over the bike. They have no mechanical knowledge of motorcycles, but anyway, that's what they do, or they have somebody go do it. And you know, it's just an initial assessment, you know. So nobody did that. So I was to bring it down and kind of assess the bike, and then you know, come up with an estimate. So I did. You know, I was telling you guys, you know, the thing's literally perfect, with the exception of the, you know, critically needing the brakes flushed. But so I go up, and you know, I know the advisors, they don't know what time is, you know, on these things. And generally on Harleys, I've been charged about an hour and a half unless there's something nasty, which you can tell by that picture was really nasty. That cloud in the bottom was basically phase separated brake fluid. I mean, that's acid at the bottom eating everything. Luckily, we caught it in time, and I was able to get it all out. But anyway, I probably spent 2 hours or better on the brakes. Because, I mean, they were nasty. The bike is beautiful. Wherever I had it, took good care of it. But why, dear Lord, why do people always forget the brakes? Always forget the brakes. So I have to assume that brake fluid, by the looks of it, and the amount of moisture content within it, that brake fluid had to be as old as this bike. 9 years old. It's never been touched. And anyway, so I told the advisor, because I know they don't know, I said, so, hour and a half on the brake flush and ABS pump flush and all that stuff. And he kind of sits there and he's got this weird look on his face. And I go, did you hear what I said? I said hour and a half. He goes, yeah. Sales has decided that no matter what, the most they're going to pay for a brake flush is a half an hour. So, looked up flat rate. Flat rate is 1.2 hours. That's warranty time. That's what the manufacturer would pay if they said, we're going to pay for a brake flush. As you know, that's never enough time. So, a legit price, customer pay on this thing would be 1.8 hours. And, like I would do it for an hour and a half, even though it took more time. Nope. They're going to pay a half an hour. So here's my concern. One, I could refuse to do it, but somebody's going to do a hack job. I'm the only one that has a tool to cycle the pumps. So I have to eat this time. So this is a severe, and I mean a severe safety hazard. These brakes have to be flushed. This bike was not safe to ride. Not safe. Luckily, it had no ABS pump codes or anything like that kicked off, so it all worked out, Well, it worked out now because it's thoroughly flushed, and it took forever to clean that reservoir up front there. The rear one was fine, oddly enough. It was the front one that was really bad. Anyway, so the danger here is going over a used bike. You go and find safety things, anything that's needs to be done. The bike needs to be safe before it leaves here. So it's going to be kind of hard to go, oh yeah, the brake fluid's bad, needs to be flushed. So I'm going to find this thing and know that I'm going to lose about an hour and a half that I get to work for free, absolutely free, because someone that has no mechanical aptitude whatsoever decided they only want to pay a half an hour on UVIs. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna write one of my lengthy things to the GM. We'll put an end to that. I'm gonna do it. I've already done it, and I'm just gonna eat crow. I'm gonna take, an hour and a half for me is not cheap. That's an hour and a half I would notice on my paycheck. So I just got to eat that. I guess the theory is that we're doing too many brake flushes and it doesn't take that long. Again, someone that has no mechanical aptitude whatsoever. No one from service. This is just a decision that was made however they done it. So anyway, if it has it again, you can, I think we still got some guys that get paid hourly. You're going to get some learning, because I'm not going to do it for less than half the amount of time that it takes. But again, the danger is other people that haven't been doing this for a while go, I'm going to lose a bunch of money on this. I'm just not going to say anything and just turn a blind eye and just go, I didn't notice the brakes. You would end up in something happens, and it would, as bad as these brakes were. You'll end up in front of the 12 of your peers deciding your fate in life, because someone's going to get hurt. So safety is now turned into, well, that's taking profit out of used bike sales. So we can't do that. It's a safety thing. I can see if somebody's trying to charge too much for something, but there's flat rate for all this stuff. Look at the flat rate. This is the fair price for doing this, and it needs it. It's not a question. It absolutely has to have it. It is a safety issue. Has to be done. Subaru, I thought you were just going to finally come to a stop there by the time you made it to me. Somebody mentioned I should just wave at the mirror that is what used to be my buddy that waved at me in that office. And I have to assume he is still there, but I have no idea. It could be somebody different. What if it's some young gal that works in here now, and some weird dude on a motorcycles and spiders comes by and waving at me? But other than brake fluid, this is what you see. In fact, you see this a lot with Harleys. They're always really clean, and they generally get their oil. All the oil's changed in a normal manner, but they will not touch that brake fluid. Probably because they go to the dealer, and the dealer goes, yeah, that's 2 hours labor. That's, legit, that's probably what you would charge. It took me over 2 hours because I had a whole lot of cleaning. But, hooking all that stuff up and flushing those pumps, there's a sequence to all that. You don't just hit a button and it goes, and you're done. To give you an example, warranty time, this is straight warranty, like I say, is never enough, is 0.6 of an hour if it doesn't have ABS. Well, that would be too short a time for me because I'm super anal. There's not going to be any brake fluid spilt or slipped or dripped. Everything's going to be super clean and real nice, Let's do a little walkie. Where are you? A little walkie around here right quick. Man, I did something to my back the other day. I think I said something about it. Went and changed the little thermometer sensor out in the tree. One of the things we have for our thermometers for outside. And I reached in there and I unhook it, bring it in the house, and change the batteries. Of course, you got to repair it. And I walk back out and hang it back in the tree. About halfway coming across the yard, I can hardly walk. I'm going, what did I just do? I felt nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't do anything weird. I didn't try climbing the tree or anything weird like that. And that was Tuesday. Today's Thursday. And if I sit down anywhere, I literally can't get up when I get up to walk. And driving to work, I mean, I can't. I gotta crawl myself out of the car. Had to do that putting gas in it last night. But anyway, that thing is just so beautiful. That colorway, that's that kind of crinkle thing. Have you ever seen how they do that? It's almost like wax paper or something they stick on there and they peel it off. It's the coolest procedure. Reinhardt sounds so good on this thing. They're not loud, they're not annoying. They're just really, really nice. Good old tried and true twin cam. I give one last little look here. Yeah, buddy. That there's a pretty one. Them bars, I don't think if I was to buy that thing, it wouldn't even leave the store before them bars got changed. I would not drive that thing home. That is just ridiculous. It's just some look that people are looking for. That's not comfortable to anyone. If it is, you're lying to yourself. But anyway, it is what it is. Probably spent a fortune, all the lengthened cables, the harness pieces you have to put in there to get everything all lengthened out. It's, yeah, all for a look. I just realized something. That look with the pine needles and the chrome and the blue, all that. That is some kind of birdie right there. Come on, old road hog. Come on, Betsy. Let's roll on out. What a sweetheart. I love that when you can't see nothing past that fairing. I mean, I see nothing. I just have to assume where the crack is in there because well, back tire called it. Whoa. That was perfect timing. There, my blocker. Yeehaw. Taking this thing out on the open highway. That's what you're supposed to do with these tourers. Do some mile crunching. Oh, look at that. Did you have to take the swing arm back out? What? Did you have to take the swing arm back out? You got it in there? I had to move it back. Oh. Doing something, he had the swing arm out of that thing and gets the thing on and realizes this collar slipped out. And I was trying to help him. He goes, man, I'm just not going to get that collar. It's kind of like a shim for this between the frame and the swing arm. And he goes, man, I'm probably going to have to take this. Probably have to take this thing all apart again. It looks like he sorted it all out. Here we are. I'm going to put it on the battery tender here for a while. Let it cook a little bit. I mean, the battery's right there. I just, because it's going to go sit on the floor this time of year probably. Although I can imagine that thing sitting very long, but I want the battery to be up. Thanks for coming along for the rip. The nice gentleman with the Spider F3T. He came, picked it up. We sat and shot the bull for a bit there. Really cool guy. Love these Spider customers. They're just awesome. So this is the 2018 Road Glide Special. And Houston, we have a problem. These are the new speaker grills. Well, if you look how this is rounded, rounded and taller, this one is sharp and much thinner. The other problem is its bolt pattern is totally different. This one's on the corner, and this one has like a flat lip that it lays against. This thing, I guess they did a decent job. It was definitely hacked in there. It's went along and just cut a hole in there and added it to it. I mean, everything's wired. It's done correctly. It's just, I would just think the hole would be a little cleaner. But anyway, this lip lays against the outside of the bag. Well, this one does not have that lip at all. I like the badge and shield on there, as opposed to not having it. But it's got a chrome speaker manufacturer thing on there. But yep, unfortunately, there's a big difference, and that one's not going to work. I still say I could get most of that out of there, but no, they don't want to do that. I think the other one was in worse shape, if I'm not mistaken. But I think, ball up a big terry cloth thing, and then, like the butt of a soft mallet, just or something like that, and just kind of work that thing out. I think she'd be fine. That's a bummer. I put the Road Glide, I put that on the charger. And the battery was in good health, but I did the test on the battery before I did the brakes, and you got the key on for a long time doing that. And these are just regular stator style. It doesn't have an alternator that very quickly charges the battery. But whoever put it on, nice job. It's kind of clean and everything. He's got like a super stubby antenna on there. I can't imagine that thing would have any power whatsoever. Dude, it's not that much for that powered kit that rides in your fairing that's underneath there. Man, I was saying yesterday, man, you could dial in Tokyo with that thing. So, I'm gonna take this up and show Kelly and them up there what I found. It all comes out nice and easy. Very simple. Okay. What showed up from Dynaplug. Two new little plungers. I can't believe that you can make something that precision and sell it for $9.95. Not this day and age. I swear they look bigger. Oh, like 2 minutes with a rubber mallet and a balled up terry cloth thing. Perfect. She's ready to go back on. So Kelly's, I told her I can fix the other one too. So I'm gonna take those upstairs. She's gonna try to return them to the Harley shop. I said there's no sense in going through the hassle. I'll just repair them. Told them I could do that to start with. They were insistent. All right. Well, hello there, YouTube. Getting on about the same time as last night, but without the clouds.
It's brighter.
Yeah, it's brighter. Sunset, it was at 5:59.
Mm-hmm.
The end is near. Come Sunday at 2 a.m. in the morning, it's definitely gonna be near.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it'll be dark when we leave. It'll be coal black when we get home. Jeez.
I don't know what that was.
Oh, I thought he was going real fast. That's the neighbor that told us about the bears and stuff like that. He's really cool. But yeah, fun day at work. Ride that old Road Glide. That was nice. If you could see anything with the big old fairing out there, probably just staring at the dash. I have no idea what the footage looks like. But anyway, on that, we'll bounce out.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. Friday tomorrow.
Yay.
Almighty. All right. We'll see you then.
See ya.
Thanks for watching now.
Mm.
Bye-bye.